Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here. War number 10 of season 37. Season's winding down. Today's the last war of the season, but I'm behind obviously in my war videos, so this is war 10. We took Symbiote Supreme to rank 3 for this war specifically. My battle group did not have any rank 3 Symbiote Supremes, if I remember correctly. So I ended up taking mine to rank 3, and it makes sense. It's something I've wanted to do for the longest time. I run Mystic Dispersion 5 out of 5. I have Deep Wounds 4 out of 5 activated at all times now. So Symbiote Supreme just makes a lot of sense for me to rank up and a lot of sense to run. He's a tactic this season. I should have ranked him up sooner, but he's also a tactic next season. So really excited to try to use him more. I joked around taking him to rank 3 or rank 4 with some other people, but it's not a good idea. He would gain like no benefit from it at all because he's so good at rank 3 already. So I'm better off taking someone else to rank 3 who actually needs it. But the fights that you just use with him are like hysterical, especially when you're running 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. You just shoot up like so high in power so quickly. It's hysterical. I had a fight in War 12 where it's special 3 after special 3 after special 3, and I wasn't running special power back boost. But yeah, the Surfer's pretty much in the bin. I could have just let him bleed out, but we land an 18k medium attack there, which I think is pretty sick. But yeah, now we're going on to Spider-Ham. This is a non-ideal matchup. I mean, obviously it'll work, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of Odin on attack for Spider-Ham here because, how do you say it? You have to drop your special one as soon as you get it. That will give you True Strike, so you don't have to worry about his evade, but you also don't want to build too high in power just in case that True Strike falls off. Right there, we're starting off like really good, 14k heavy attacks, and then right there I miss a parry. Got lucky there punishing that heavy with my heavy. But this Spider-Ham is just regenerating like all the way back to full. So I quickly adjust and I pretty much say no more debuffs. And it's gotta be just, block, bait heavies, and punish. But you guys will quickly see what goes on, which leads me to say I'm not a fan of Odin for this assignment. He just feels slow, and you guys will see why. It's annoying. Odin's a really good character. The taunt here from Spider-Ham is annoying. We're trying to bait this special 1 here from Spider-Ham, and yeah, throws a heavy attack, then we try to punish, he dexes it, block bait, and then we get parried. It's like, what can you do there? I really felt like I was as quick as you could have been. That's why I'm like really annoyed. Odin just feels like slow as a character with his movements. But Spider-Ham is now finally playing into us, punish his special 1 with the heavy attack. We do that so we activate Odin Force. That way when we launch our special 1, we reactivate the True Strike and the block proficiency buff. I think it's a bulwark buff. But the call out says block proficiency, if I remember reading that correctly. But yeah, now the Spider-Ham just turtles up. Does 2 hits to my block, backs up, then holds block. So I'm just gonna hit his block and take him down that way. He's being really weird. I don't want to parry because then he'll start regenerating a ton. And right there, like, how are you supposed to do that? That's 3 like heavies I tried to punish that he retaliated with a dex, parry, or his own special. I don't know, it's just annoying, but I needed Odin here for the Odin buffs on this fight. I needed 1 Odin buff here. I needed the shock resistance pre-fight because this is Hazard Shift, Incinerate, and Shock. This is not a fight that I recommend anyone take. This is kind of like yeah, our options are limited here. Let's just use Overseer because I can use Overseer. It's not something I would want people to do or suggest people do, but it's There's the node on here that reduces defensive ability accuracy reduction for each debuff on you, so my parries could end up failing, which would suck. But yeah, man thing here was playing super, he was being really stingy with his specials. He didn't want to throw him, but we're able to get the special 2 off here. and we get that massive disorient, meaning we're going to reduce the chances of these debuffs from hazard shift to proc on us. We want to be able to get our special 2 back while in this cosmic mode here. That way we can place another massive disorient down and not have to worry about the hazard shift. We could just, you know, take down this man thing here. But it's going, you know, kind of smooth, I guess. It's not the cleanest fight ever because, you know, it's Overseer on hazard shift where he doesn't benefit from any of the debuffs, so it's just, you know, it's a decent fight. Right there, I don't know if you guys noticed, I was trying to block bait heavy attacks so I could punish those and get massive retaliation bursts. But yeah, the fight's down. We move up and we drop 2 pre-fights here for Karate Mike because he's going up path 8 in section 2. He needs those for the passive power gain. So yeah, next up we're going up path, I think, 3 in section 2. We're using Symbiote Supreme, and I'm throwing on Big Boy Boost because I have another fight shortly after this one. We're going against Super Skrull here on path 3. The nodes are pretty much, you don't want him to have armor ups because when he has armor ups you can glance. So the whole strat here is just to parry a bunch of times so he gives himself fury buffs, and then he can start going to town. This fight's pretty hysterical once you actually get going. It's just getting started is the annoying part. So we bait the special 1 here from Super Skrull, and then right here we're just making sure he, you know, hits into our block, so he gains furies. He has 1 armor there, which is annoying, but it's not a big deal. I think that one snuck through when you threw the special 1, when you convert the furies into armors. I think one of those snuck through. But now this is just yeah, we're pretty much good to go here and start, you know, cooking with some gas. Drop another special 3 after that special 2. This should be really close to sorting out the Super Skrull. Symbiote Supreme is really good. I'm kind of bummed I've slept on him for so long. Like, that was a 60k special 2, or special 3, I mean. And I didn't have to drop this one here, but figured why not. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So Super Skrull in the bin, and we're on to our next fight, which is I believe Sersi on node 49. Yep, yeah, it's Sersi on node 49. Yeah, my buddy Biggs cleared that Sam cap. He did a great job. He used Corvus, I think. But this was the reason why I took Symbiote Supreme to rank 3, was for this fight specifically. So this is Incinerate and Poison Hazard Shift. So the strategy here is to bait a heavy attack. You guys will see that shortly. Activates our glancing buff, and then you do a 4-hit combo. All those regen buffs will fall off, and Mystic Dispersion will fuel you to your special 3. You drop the special 3 when you get it, and then it's just special 2 city after this. You will nullify the glancing on the special 3. I think I already said that. But you guys will see I shoot back up to my special 2, and now we just start dropping these special 2s. Here's another one. She goes passive in the corner. We throw the special 2 in her block because I know it will trigger glancing. We'll still nullify it because the effect's triggered through the block, and we just finish out the fight there in like 45 seconds. So amazing. I love Symbiote Supreme. He's really cool. But that's it for me, guys. If you enjoyed, hit like, sub if you're new. If you already subbed, you know I love you. See you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.